From the era of Tupac and Biggie to King Von and Lil Durk, the raw description of hood life and violence in rap music is nothing new. But why does it seem like today's labels only sign drill artists? In the 90s, hip-hop was a voice reflecting the struggles of the inner city life. Artists like Nas and Jay painted vivid pictures of street realities, offering a point of view from the hood and hope for overcoming the odds. Artists like Kanye, Lupe, and others would help carry this torch into the early 2000s, with highly acclaimed albums and record sales to match. But then something happened. Enter trap music, a genre born from the streets of Atlanta. With its preference for gritty lyrics and heavy 808s over metaphors and flow schemes of traditional rappers, it brought about a culture shift in hoods all over America, with artists like Jeezy and Gucci Mane taking trap music to new heights. A young man from Chicago would be heavily influenced by Gucci in particular, and would even adopt one of Gucci's many aliases, Sosa. And as a result, trap music laid the groundwork for the next and most violent soundtrack for the streets, drill music. Drill originated on Chicago's South Side in the early 2000s. The term was coined by a rapper named Pac-Man, but Chief Keef brought the gritty tales of Chicago drill and its distinct sound to the forefront. The dark beats and raw lyrics that almost always disrespected rival gangs were starting conversations everywhere, leading to its adoption by artists worldwide, including in the UK and Australia. By the 2020s, drill had become a global phenomenon, with the BBC dubbing it the sound of the global youth. Drill's explosive growth and dedicated fan base made it a very attractive investment. DJ Academics built his following on the back of the Chicago drill movement with his War on Chirac series, highlighting how the violent music turned into real-life situations from artists like Lil Durk, Lil Reese, FBG Duck, and many others. The attention was too much for the labels to ignore, and most of these artists would end up with lucrative record deals. Even in London, 90% of the top artists in drill were signed to major labels by 2020, and artists like Pop Smoke and Fivio Foreign brought New York drill to mainstream audiences. Since drill's rise, we've lost more rappers to gun violence and RICO cases than ever in the history of rap music. Drill started the trend of dissing deceased ops that have families and gang ties of their own. And after these songs blow up, these artists become a recognizable target to people they never even met before. Critics argue that drill's violent message leads to real-world violence, and prosecutors have increasingly used rap lyrics as evidence in court, arguing that they reflect real criminal acts. These practices raise serious First Amendment concerns, but that's a topic for another video. Social media plays a part as well and amplifies conflicts, turning beefs into public spectacles, making rappers feel a need to prove themselves to fans. A single post can escalate tensions, leading to a hood phenomenon known as crashing out. Despite the many risks, many artists still walk around without proper security. The pressures to maintain a tough image often shames the use of bodyguards for rappers, leaving them exposed. And the sad part is, all of this increases the entertainment value of the music for the average listener. Today it's normal for people to hear a song dissing someone's ops, then go on social media to see how the ops respond. And the majority of the comments encouraging these rappers to crash out. The real life stakes heighten the music's authenticity, and the stories behind the songs become bigger than the music in most cases. It's also common practice nowadays for labels to take out life insurance policies on newly signed artists. And they also release posthumous albums from deceased artists to continue profiting on them long after they're gone. So from a business standpoint, drill is lucrative, just not always for the artists. Its raw energy attracts a dedicated audience, leading to high streaming numbers and sold out shows. Labels capitalize on this, sometimes overlooking the potential consequences for the artists and communities involved. But what's your thoughts on drill's place in hip hop? Let us know in the comments, and make sure you catch a fade with that like button, man, and subscribe to the No Lodge. We will be dropping gems for y'all on a regular basis, alright? Till next time, peace.